Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man, but you can do the job when you're in town." Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Snowman until the other kitties knock him down. When it snows, ain't it thrilling? Though your nose is a chillin', we'll frolic and play on the snow day, walking in a winter wonderland, walking in a winter wonderland. Good morning, everyone. I'm trying this thing where I'm doing 2 gathering songs as we get going, because I know it takes a minute for folks to find the live stream and stuff like that and get on board. So please say hello. Thank you for saying hello, Paul. Good morning. Y'all, please feel free. We have one more gathering song before our invocation to presence. So please just feel free to share the live stream on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. And say hello. Let me know where you are and your intention for being here this morning. And gather 3 candles and a journal if you like. And of course, if you don't have your coffee or whatever, go ahead and gather that. Cheers. Happy Soul Song Saturday. That was Walking in a Winter Wonderland. And this is River by Joni Mitchell. It's coming on Christmas, they're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on, but it don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money, that I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. Oh, he tried hard to help me, you know, he put me at ease. He loved me so not, he made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. Oh. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer, singing songs of joy and peace. So I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Yes, hello. Good morning, Leah Jensen. Thanks for saying hello, y'all. Love for you to say hi. Let me know where you are. Coming to you from Denver, Colorado this morning, as I do most Soul Song Saturdays. Very happy to be with you this morning. Thank you for joining me for live music and mystical musings, especially in this season where I hope this show, you can turn it on and it will provide some nourishment to your being. In the midst of the hustle and bustle, give you a chance to ground in your heartbeat and your soul song. So thank you so much for arriving here this morning. As we do every Soul Song Saturday, we have an invocation of presence where we light 3 candles together. So you are certainly welcome to light 3 candles where you are, or have some other signifier of 3 if you like, or simply breathe or simply listen, whatever works for you, whatever makes sense for where you are this morning. I would love to hear what you're up to. If you're just chilling and having coffee or with me, or if you're out and about running errands. I know we've got people joining from all over the country, so I know you're at different points in your day as well. So what are you present to this morning? I'd love to hear. Let me know in the comments. All right, so taking a deep breath and lighting our first candle. This is for the soul song of life itself, the vibrational hum of life, the animating force of life that vibrates in you and in me, that breathes us. This is for peace itself, for goodness itself, for love itself. And we give thanks for these energies that breathe life in us, around us, and through us. And then inhaling, take a deep breath for those whom I affectionately call your team. So these could be those in your life who are near and dear to you, who you have on your heart. You could even mention them in the chat if you'd like to lift them up this morning. Those you hold in your heart and in your mind. And this could also be for if you want to give thanks for the presence of helping elementals or guardian angels, kind-hearted ancestors, kind of your team on the energetic plane, in the spiritual realm. Giving thanks for ancestors who've gone before us, their wisdom that is in our very DNA. And then lighting our third candle, taking a deep breath for you and for me. So take a deep breath for your body arriving here and now, the presence of your embodiment being breathed by life itself. And I invite you to take another deep breath, maybe even placing your hand on your heart and noticing your heartbeat. And then taking another deep breath as you draw your awareness to thoughts and emotions that arise. Witnessing your thoughts as clouds moving through the sky of your being. You know, when I sing that song River by Joni Mitchell, I think of times when I've just kind of wanted to float away, right? And that song is I feel like it's this beautiful aching when we might feel embarrassment or shame. But being present, a practice of mindfulness and presence, invites us to, even in the midst of those feelings of embarrassment or shame and just wanting to float away, can we draw in that trust in our inherent belovedness? Can we draw in, even in those moments, can we go, you know what, maybe I'm still worthy of love, you know? What if I'm okay? You know, even though I feel mortified right now, like maybe I'm all right and I'll get through this. And I will float through this. So practicing presence is showing up to all of it with love and grace and kindness to ourselves and one another. I have on my mind, peace on earth, goodwill to all, a classic phrase in Christmas time, something the angels sang upon declaring the foretelling of Christ's birth. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Of course, I think the text says goodwill to men, but I like to say all because I think that's the intended meaning. Men, women, children, non-binary folks, people of all tribes and tongues and nations and races, peace on earth and goodness to all. As we look at what is happening in our world, and find it so bewildering and confounding, you know, every single human being, no matter their ethnicity or heritage, no matter where they live on the earth, no matter where they were born, everyone deserves a sense of safety and security. We all deserve to flourish and thrive together. And I'm working on a song that I don't have ready to share with you yet, but it's basically this idea to all presidents and prime ministers and world leaders: find a better way than war. Just find a better way, you know? Find a better way than war. There's got to be ways that we can come together and coexist in meaningful ways, in ways that mutually support one another's living. So the next song I'm going to do is It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, which is a classic Christmas carol. And I like this because it speaks to equity and justice, peace through justice. It speaks to this idea, this song, this longing, this cry for peace, for justice, for an equal leveling of power, not just a reversal or inversion of power, but an equal leveling of power. This cry, this song has rung through the ages and still sings in our hearts. You know, there's still this cry in our humanity. Not just for just one group of people to be winners, but for all of us to win together. And in war, no one is ever winning. There's so much loss of life, so much loss of innocent life happening right now. So This idea of angels, I don't know, what do you think? Are there angels? Do we have angels? Are angels really what we call our better angels within ourselves? Some people think that those who have gone before us, who have died, become angels. I don't really know. But when the Sandy Hook massacre happened several years ago now, I pulled out this song. It came up on a midnight clear, and I wrote this chorus kind of thinking of, imagining these innocent lives lost far too soon to senseless violence. I was imagining them as now becoming angels singing to us, peace on earth, goodwill to all. Be about this, peace on earth, goodwill to all. Sing along with angels in the heavens, with innocent lives who've gone before us. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. So that is that is what I'm reflecting on this morning. Curious what you're reflecting on. I know some people might just be trying to get through the holiday season and ignoring global news. It is tough to face. It's tough to be present to. I also think it's good and right to be present to it when we're able. So I'll go ahead and sing this song. And thank you, Paul. I love that you continue to open your day with my song. And I don't know why that comment came up so huge on the screen, but I'm really glad to hear that. That's awesome. Y'all, as you gather, please say hi in the chat. I love to know you're here. And we're talking about peace on earth, goodwill to all this morning. Got some of my favorite carols. This one, it came up on a midnight clear. I wrote a chorus too, so I hope that it just touches your heart this morning. It came upon a midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their harps of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to all, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay to hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Crushing load, whose forms are bending low, who toil along the climbing way with painful steps and slow. Look now, for glad and golden hours come swiftly on the beside the weary road to hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear their song and sing along. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. For lo, the days are hastening on, by prophets seen of old, and with the ever-circling years shall come the time foretold, when peace shall over all the earth its ancient splendors flame, and the whole world give back the song which now the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear the angels sing. Hear their song and sing along. Hear their song and sing along. Hear their song and sing along. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. Peace on earth, goodwill to all. And the whole world give back the song which now the angels sing. And the whole world give back the song which now the angels sing. May it be, my friends. May it be. I love to see Matthew Stapley here. What is up? Good morning, my friend. Yes, and good afternoon, because I know you're on the East Coast, so it is technically afternoon there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So happy to see you. Thank you for being here. That was my rendition of It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Y'all, we have a couple of special events coming up. I hope you'll join me for Holidays with Heatherlyn. Our winter solstice show is actually this coming Thursday night, so I hope that you'll come for that. And then also caroling, Christmas caroling, Christmas night. So please be there for that. But that was my It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. I added a chorus to that, just to sink in a little bit more deeply into that song of the angels. Peace on earth, goodwill to all, people of every tribe, every race, every tongue, every nation. This longing for peace and justice. So as we think about what's happening in our world, it is, I think, a good and beneficial thing. This practice of story dwelling is a personal practice of mine that I have entitled an album, Story Dwelling. We have a show that we do, a live stream called Story Dwelling. Matthew Stapley is one of our guests on Story Dwelling this past year. And it is a practice of cultivating courageous, compassionate curiosity for ourselves and one another, recognizing the shaping nature of narrative. It is an exercise in empathy. And so as we think about peace, stories of peace, creating peace in our world, and going ahead and critiquing and even criticizing various narratives of power and war, and how necessary is war actually, you know? Like I said, I just don't feel like there's ever any winners in war, except maybe the people who capitalize on it, you know? And unfortunately, I don't know what motivation they have to not perpetuate war. But my hope is that we can, as much as possible, never feed into stories of revenge or vengeance, but we can be about peace and the leveling of power, justice that is restorative. So, yes, let's raise up the voices of the marginalized and oppressed as much as we can, and be about peace as much as we can. This is John Lennon, So This Is Christmas. So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so this is Christmas, I hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, for weak and for strong, for rich and the poor ones. The road is so long, and so happy Christmas for black and for white, for yellow and red ones. Let's stop all the fight. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. And so this is Christmas, and what have we done? Another year over, a new one just begun. And so happy Christmas, we hope you have fun. The near and the dear one, the old and the young. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's hope it's a good one without any fear. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. War is over now. War is over if you want it. War is over now. So this is Christmas by John Lennon. War is over if you want it. War is over now. May it be. May it begin with you and me. That's kind of always what we have to come back to, right? Is what is within our grasp? Where can we make a difference? Yes. That was so beautiful. I'm glad you had an amazing time. I had an amazing time with you, my friend. So good to have you on Story Dwelling. You all, you can always search back on my YouTube channel to find previous episodes and on my Facebook page, because every time we go live, we leave it up there afterwards for you to catch at your convenience if you can't join us live. But it's always so fun when you do join us live, so that we can chat together and be together and share this time together. Appreciate you. Yes, Paul Lee, absolutely. Caroling is going to be live streamed. Yes, and that is why I mentioned it, actually. Sorry about that. That was our new mug. It just happened to be up there when I went to my Linktree screen here. Just wanted to, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go ahead and show you, yes, Winter Solstice Show live streamed, 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. That will be this Thursday. So would love to see you for that. And then Christmas Caroling will be live streamed same time, same virtual spaces. So would love for you to join for that. Hey, Etienne, nice to see you this morning. Yes, very cool. Love it when you guys join us. So much love. Feel the love. Feel the warmth. Love. Awesome. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, so as we do every Soul Song Saturday, we have a musical apothecary segment that is either a musical mantra or a musical meditation or a breath practice. Today, as we speak of peace on earth, goodwill to all, let's sing and breathe together. My very simple song, Begin With Me, which is on Heatherlyn's musical apothecary album. So if you haven't yet downloaded it or have it queued up on your streaming service, please go check out Heatherlyn's musical apothecary, my sonic medicine shop that the community helped make happen. And as I'm able, whenever I share songs from Heatherlyn's musical apothecary album, I'm also going to share with you from the companion booklet that I drew and wrote. The companion booklet, you can see this beautiful hand-done art. And inside this booklet is a love letter from your minister of magic. And there's notes about music and mantra and the healing power of them. And today, as we sing Begin With Me, I'll read you the notes for that song. So these the lyrics are in here for the different songs, but then there are notes for mindfulness practices or engaging the tracks on a meditative level if you so choose. So here is the page with Begin With Me, with the lyrics, and then the notes are, what's your request? What's your longing? Offer it up as you meditate on this song. As you might do with any of these songs, find yourself in a comfortable position, of course, if you're able to at this time. You might lie down on your back with one hand on your belly and one on your heart, noticing your heartbeat and noticing the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe and focus on these words. If sitting meditation is part of your mindfulness or spiritual practice, you might sit upright with your legs crossed, allowing your gaze to soften as you breathe with each line of this song. Allow your breath to flow as you gently align yourself with these intentions. So please feel free to do that or feel free to sing along. It's a very simple song, a very simple, repetitive song. Here's the thing, as we look at crises happening in the world, I know for me, I can sometimes feel hopeless. I can sometimes feel despair. And so it is always being present to those emotions, letting them flow through, asking them where they're leading us. How can I be about creating peace in my life, in my sphere of influence, in my realm? How can we be peace? How can we be love? How can we be luminous ones in our world today and this week? How can we be about creating a future for every child that we touch or can influence in our world? There are some things we can't control, but there are some things we do have power to influence. And that true power of love, that true power that brings liberation and collective flourishing. So that's what the musical apothecary time is for that sort of reflection. Where can we so deeply tune into our soul song, yearning to be about peace in this world, and allowing the divine within us, the wisdom within us to speak to us, to guide us and lead us forward, to be that love, to be that hope that we desire. We are the ones we've been waiting for, my friends. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Let there be peace on earth. Let it begin with me. Love and light illuminate the night. Love and light illuminate the night. Love and light illuminate the night. Let it begin with me. May there be a future for every child. Oh, a future for every child. A future for every child. Let it begin with me. Kindness and truth reconcile. Kindness and truth reconcile. Let it begin with me. Breathing in peace. Breathing in loving kindness and compassion. Offering ourselves to the purpose of peace, kindness, and love. May it be. Paul, 100% there. Yeah, here. Yes, awesome. Sounds good, my friend. Appreciate your presence and how you show up for these. All right. Every week, every Soul Song Saturday, we practice gratitude together. So as I sing another one of my favorite carols, please feel free to share your gratitudes. Maybe share gratitude for how you can share gratitude for anything at all. What are you grateful for? What is inspiring within you now, this deep appreciation for life? Who are you grateful for? Or is it whom? Whom are you grateful for? Did I? I was a grammar nerd in school. Growing up, always have loved words and how they go together. Yes, so I'm going to sing O Holy Night because I believe this is one of the more powerful carols. It is an abolition hymn, you all. Abolitionist for the abolition of slavery. So it speaks of lifting oppression. I've tweaked a few of the lyrics I feel like they're like a slightly more relevant for, it's a timeless song, ageless in a lot of ways. But, language does develop over time. So I have done a little bit of rearranging of words. This is a decidedly interspiritual space, my friends. So wherever you are on your journey and whatever spiritual path or philosophy you ascribe to, you are so welcome here. So I'm cognizant of that as I'm singing these Christmas carols. So I was thinking about this chorus where it says, Christ is the Lord, oh, praise his name forever. And I want to invite you to think of that as Christ is the OG, right? So when it comes to revolutionary love, when it comes to being an advocate for peace through justice, Jesus did that. Like, Jesus' teachings are rich. And his example of being someone who is a revolutionary of love is really profound. And a lot of that has been glossed over and misused and abused. Christendom has often failed in this, being revolutionaries of love and of peace and of justice. I believe that Christ was absolutely about power with and not power over. So just offering that for consideration, where we can all find a common ground in those values, whatever your spiritual path is, or whatever philosophy you find enriches and resonates with your soul song. So again, just love this song. Grateful for those who are, as we practice gratitude together in the comments and in the chat. I'll just say, I am so grateful for those who are working for justice, who are advocates for justice, for peace through it, who are true peacemakers in this world, for the humanitarian workers in Palestine right now who are trying to, curb illness and starvation and just in the midst of immense violence and destruction and loss of innocent lives. There are people who are working, and they are hope to us. They are angels, So, all right, here we go. Please feel free to share your gratitudes, and I'll share them on the screen when this carol is complete. The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of the dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in shame and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. Thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices. Divine, oh night, when Christ was born. Oh night, oh holy night, oh night divine. Led by the of faith serenely beaming, with glowing hearts at his cradle we stand. So led by light of a star sweetly gleaming, here came the wise ones from Orient land. The King of Kings lay thus in lowly manger, in all our trials born to be our friend. He knows your need. To our weakness is no stranger. Lift your eyes and sing before him, lowly bend. Lift your eyes and sing before him, lowly bend. This is my favorite verse right here. Truly he taught us to love one another. His law is love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall we break, for the slave is our other, and in love's name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we, let all within us praise his holy name. Christ is the Lord. Oh, praise his name forever. His power and love forever, evermore proclaim his power and love forever, evermore proclaim. Christ, the OG, the original gangster of love and peace, peace through justice. So what are you grateful for, friends? One of the things I love about that song, too, is the reminder that, the wise men, the wise ones from Orient land used astrology to find the Christ child. So this is actually, I think the Christmas story is actually a very interspiritual story. The shepherds were considered unclean according to like predominant status quo religious, the religious status quo. Like they were considered unclean, but they were invited to come and bear witness to this holy and sacred arrival. And then the wise men, like they were astrologists. I think that's really cool. The animals who were considered unclean, So I don't know. I think that it's just more expansive and inclusive than is often spoken of. I mean, women were huge in this story, Anyway, and by the way, Jesus was a Palestinian Jew. So, wow, the embodiment of interconnectedness there. All right, so we've got some gratitudes. I would love to hear your gratitudes. Paul's got some gratitudes. Thankful for this community fam. You, Jason, my platform, families that join me for your shows, and just about everyone in my life. Yes. Yes. Oh, and you have Ben and Karen in your profile picture right there. So that's really cool. Oh, whoops, I already showed this one. You were adding on. Yes, Ben, Karen, Matthew from Sojo plus Colby and Kate. Absolutely. I am so grateful for these friends as well. They're mutual friends of mine too. So that is really lovely. All right, y'all feel free to keep sharing your gratitudes. Never too late. I am sure grateful for you all. Grateful for your presence here every week for Soul Song Saturday, or if you're watching back, thanks for saying hi. If you are watching back, we always love to know. Thank you, dear patrons, for your support. We would love to grow our patron community this month and into the coming year. It's going to be necessary for us to do so. As we grow our work, as we envision and plan, as we are potentially looking at a variety of things, your support means so much to us. Even $5 a month, y'all, $10 a month, whatever feels good to you. If you love these shows, if you love any of my shows, maybe think of like a concert ticket to one of these or to a few of these that you might enjoy. Your support, your monthly support, and Patreon is great because, I get to, it ebbs and flows. Like I love to share with my patrons the creative process and all of that. But a lot of my work is simply here. It's out in the world. And as patrons, you are participating in that. As patrons, you are making that happen and supporting that and making it possible for those who aren't able to contribute as well. So to me, it's a little bit of a, revolutionary act. It's a little bit of, a community pooling resources, you all supporting me and these offerings that Jason and I create for you. If you aren't able to do a monthly contribution, if you feel like that commitment isn't something you're able to do, then please go ahead and use Venmo and PayPal. That means so much to us, and this would support me to. Sure, we can do checks. Yeah, I can send you my address if you want to send me snail mail. That'd be kind of cool. Let me know, and I'll send you. Just send me a message, Paul, and I'll send you that address if you want that. And thank you for asking. That's really kind and wonderful of you. Another way that you can support us is by checking out our new print-on-demand merch. So we have story dwelling mugs. So if you find the practice of story dwelling meaningful to you and you want a reminder of that in your everyday life, you can get yourself a story dwelling mug with my original artwork on it. I would love for you to grab one of those. If you prefer, you could do one of our musical apothecary mugs. It's very pretty. Isn't that lovely? I just love that my original artwork is on this mug. So you can order one of those, go to our link tree, and you'll see holiday gifts, print-on-demand merch. And then there's also story dwelling journals if you'd like to reflect on this practice and encounters you have and stories you come across and how you're thinking about them and re-narrating and writing your own story. There's also musical apothecary sweatshirts. How cute is that? And bags as well. So I just love them. I think it's just so beautiful. So y'all go check that out at our link tree. That's one small way you can support us if you want to make sure we get just livelihood for this. We do a bunch of work that we're not actually paid for. We don't have the security or the foundation of an organization or a corporation. So your support, whether through, tips or purchasing items, or becoming a patron. It's really, our patronage is really important. So, and truly, even we are so grateful for $5 a month, 10. Some people do 50 a month, which is so generous, and I'm so grateful for that. Thank you for making this work possible. It really matters. And then another small way But significant way is to follow, subscribe, and obviously to share as well. And please just invite people to be part of this. We really appreciate that so much. Okay, upcoming events. I mentioned some earlier, but let's make sure you've got them on your calendar. December 21, this coming Thursday, we have our winter solstice show on the longest night. This is our Holidays with Heatherlyn Love Stream, 6:30 Pacific, 7:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Central Time, 9:30 Eastern, and that's going to be I don't know what that would be for our friends in the UK, actually. This is why I like to do a morning show so our friends in the UK can catch some stuff too. But anyway, that's coming up this Thursday. Are you coming? Have you invited some people? There is a Facebook event. So I would love for you to find the Facebook event, RSVP. Let me know you're coming. Let me know I can count on your presence. And please use that to invite others too. All right, we also have Christmas caroling, Christmas night, same times. So 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern. So as you're wrapping up, just your finale for your Christmas day, and you can gather. What I love about this is that you can gather your friends and family who you couldn't see in person, and you can share this experience together, and you can chat with one another. And that's why Jason and I love to offer this. Okay, another reason that I really could use your support, if you have some one-time gifts to offer, is I'm going to be back in San Diego, and so if you might feel so moved to support like the travel costs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to borrow a car, if I'm going to need to rent a car to get to gigs, but I have a few gigs coming up in San Diego that I'm super, super stoked about. If you are anywhere near Point Loma, let's see, that's the Christmas. So Point Loma, I'm doing a house show with my friend Lee Coulter, really brilliant artist, who just a lot of our songs are really resonant, just kind of how we think about songwriting, how we think about mental health and spirituality and different things. So we're doing a concert of songversations. So there is an Eventbrite for that. Let me know if you need it to RSVP to get the address. But this is going to be in Point Loma at the home of Rebecca and Michael on Friday, December 29th, starting at 4:30 upstairs on their patio with appetizers that you can bring. And I think we're planning to either live stream or record that, hopefully. And then I get to join Lee. So Lee is the music director at the Hilltop Spiritual Center in Fallbrook, California. So I'm going to join him for a poetry service that morning at 10:30, and we're going to underscore with some instrumental music. And then we have another show there at 11:30 a.m. So kind of a precursor to New Year's Eve parties and stuff like that, kind of like our most hopeful, inspiring songs, just to start the new year off right. So again, if anyone feels so moved to just support that trip to San Diego and the costs of getting around and all of that, I would so appreciate that. Thank you for your generosity and your support in every way. All right, we're going to send off with a fun holiday song. Speaking of New Year's Eve at the Hilltop Spiritual Center, I'm going to do What Are You Doing New Year's Eve on my ukulele. And of course, as we do every Soul Song Saturday, sending you off with an invitation and a reminder and an encouragement to remember that you are love, you are beloved, you are inherently worthy by virtue of your existence. You are worthy of love, and you are empowered. The most powerful force in the universe is love, and you are empowered to bring that to others in your world this week. So please feel free to share, if you want to, more of your gratitudes or how you hope to be love and kindness in the world around you today, or how you've seen it and experienced it and received it yourself. Thank you again for being here. We'll see you again, hopefully Thursday And then our next Soul Song Saturday will be, is that going to be the 23rd? Yes. So we'll have a lot of Christmas songs probably on the 23rd. And then we have Christmas caroling the 25th. And then I might do a short, when I'm in San Diego, you might be getting shorter premieres just on my YouTube channel, because I might not be able to be live with you, but I'll have something prepared for you for those Soul Song Saturday times, all right? All right, thanks you all. Much love to you and yours. Enjoy this classic, What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? When the bells all ring and the horns all blow and the couples we know are fondly kissing, will I be with you or will I be among... Excuse me. I'm just going to take a sip of tea because that got all... So often I can just sing through it, but... All right, take two, y'all. When the bells all ring and the horns all blow and the couples we know are fondly kissing, will I be with you or will I be among the missing? Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of 1,000 invitations you receive. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? What are you doing New Year's Eve? All the best. Much love. See you again soon. Peace. Feel free to share this.